welcome to another Chelsea chat. I've just seen that the subsidy for away supporters on coaches has been taken away. Chelsea, a rich club with these owners who think nothing of wasting 300 million on players that aren't up to scratch in a single transfer window, they've got the cheek to take away a fan's subsidy at a time when ticket prices, which should be going down with the amount of money that there is in football, when ticket prices should be going, are still going up or are suspended, or there's backdoor ways of doing it. I mean, you make a certain part of the ground that was open to the public, you make it corporate only, or you call it something else and put the ticket prices up. It's disgusting. The board should be absolutely ashamed of themselves from this decision. It come at the end of a consultation with the Fan Advisory Board and canvassed views of supporters groups. Who are the supporters groups that you canvassed? Because I've not spoken to anyone yet this morning that thinks it's a good idea. Everyone I've spoken to thinks it's absolutely disgusting, and yet another kick in the teeth to loyal supporters who travel everywhere. I've not bothered renewing my membership this year because it was a waste of 35 quid last year. I managed to get one ticket through the system out of about 8 or 9 games that I tried to get. So in the end, I didn't go to many games because of illness. I went to 4, and 3 of those I bought off a tout. I'll be honest with you, I ended up paying a couple of £100 once for a £50 ticket. Club don't care. Not worth writing to the club. The club are just profit driven and couldn't give a monkeys about loyal supporters. So I just wanted to say that, and I'll tell you what, if you disagree, you write to Boehly, because I will be doing. You write to Boehly and Co. and tell him how disgusted you are. But it's also got to be a time when we have a wages cap for players, because surely tickets, as I say, should be going down and not going up with the amount of money that's being pumped into football. Another thing I will say about this lot that have taken over from Roman, they don't give a monkeys about Cobham. Trevor Chalobah this morning looks like he's going to Bayern Munich, pure profit. So it looks to me, and I could be doing a disservice to Disarzi, and I'm the first one to say don't judge a player till they've had 10, maybe 20 games, particularly in a new country, in a new league. But Trevor has never let Chelsea down, I don't think. He looks to me to be faster than Disarzi in recovery, and that's not something that Disarzi will get back after playing 10 or 20 games. And I'm just gobsmacked, absolutely gobsmacked, particularly how injury prone Fofana is, and Thiago, what is he, knocking on 40, isn't he, 39? I'm gobsmacked. Lewis Hall, gone. Mason Mount, he wanted to go because they didn't offer him the terms that they'd offered other people. He got a wage rise of £50,000 a week going to United after nearly 4 years of being grossly underpaid, so I can accept that. But some of these others that we're talking about, selling Conor Gallagher to Tottenham, football's not all about profit. Conor Gallagher, I know fans, he's either good enough or he's not. There's a big debate going on. But you know what? The lad's Chelsea through and through and gives 100%. And at the moment, it looks like Poch is really getting a tune out of him. Surely we can't just keep selling these Cobham graduates because they're pure profit and buying players that are the same level, if not quite as good. Surely we can't keep doing that. It can't just purely be run as a business. In the same way you've got to give supporters a bit of consideration in between your big business plans, you've also got to give players a bit of consideration, because them all being sold. Imagine being a young lad at Cobham, aspiring to get into the Chelsea first team. Yeah, I've heard all the cliches, cream rises to the top, Colville, James, etc., etc. That's fine, that's fine. But when you see so many being sold, it's got to be soul destroying, surely. Particularly when you see it from a new regime and you think, what's the point? I think it will gradually affect because players who would previously have joined Chelsea's academy will say, no, we're going elsewhere. And to a certain extent, I hope it does. This lot might have to do their housekeeping a bit better without just flogging homegrown players then. And maybe we'll have a few more homegrown players who under Poch or whoever will reach their full potential in a blue shirt. Still got Calabar to the door though. I don't mind them selling him. 120 grand a week. Whoever gave him that. I know it was under Roman. They need their head looking at, as well as this new board. Lukaku going to Roma though. Didn't care where he went as long as he went. Didn't want him to give him another chance in not the way he's treated the club, the fans. He's just a narcissist, and off you go. Maureen will sort him out. Okay, let me know what your thoughts are on this fan subsidy being taken away, on Chalobah and on Lukaku going. Yes. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Up to Chelsea. Speak to you soon.